Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ravia and welcome to a brand new video for me. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I created this makeup look using my 2020 beauty favorites from the year. Like, these are products that I've been using at least for majority of the year and have completely fallen in love with, and I would 100% recommend them if you are looking to purchase anything to go into 2021 into. And I really hope that you guys enjoy the video, and thank you so much for watching. If you do, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and sharing it with a friend. It really would help me out and mean the most to me. With that, you guys, let's just get into the video. So we're starting off with a clean and moisturized base. So I'm gonna go in with my first favorite, which is primer, and the one that stood out the most to me is this Bite the Changemaker Skin Optimizing Primer that was meant for oily skin. This is clean and vegan, and honestly, like, this does a really good job at keeping my oils at bay all day long. It is like really moisturizing as well. I feel like a lot of people, when they do oil control or for oily skin primers, it's always really like silicone-y and like a little bit drying just to keep like a matte finish, but this actually just applies like a moisturizer, and it really does do a great job at keeping, like, I feel like it balances out the oils in your skin so your skin doesn't feel the need to produce as much. I did want to also give an honorable mention to the e.l.f. Retro Paradise Glow Oil. This honestly has been not in my collection for that long. I got it recently, like in November, but I've been loving it ever since I got it. It really does do a great job of providing a nice glow without being greasy. I am oily skinned, so this works really well under my matte foundations to still keep my skin really radiant, but yeah, it doesn't like make me greasy. So I really wanted to give this an honorable mention as a drugstore option. So now moving into foundation, my favorite foundations of the year are the Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez foundation and the NARS Soft Matte Complete foundation. These two were just so beautiful for completely different reasons. This Rare Beauty one is really great at just a natural looking base that still provides really good coverage, but it just looks like skin. And then this is great for a full glam. So for today's look, I'm gonna mix the two of these. So right now I'm going in with the Rare Beauty first. I honestly do also love that this comes with a doe foot applicator. It honestly feels like silk on the skin. It's beautiful. And then I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of this NARS Soft Matte, and I'm gonna concentrate that mostly around my T-zone and my nose. You really don't need a lot of this NARS foundation. It goes really far. My favorite tool for 2020 was this e.l.f. concealer sponge. Like, this is honestly one of my favorite products to use. It's softer, way softer than the Beauty Blender, I feel like, and it is only $4. It is meant for concealer, I think that's what the name suggests, but I do love using this for an all-over blend of foundation as well. Okay, so, and that is the foundation on. I've never blended these two foundations together, and I don't know why. Like, I feel like I got that full coverage matte from the NARS foundation and a little bit of that like luminosity from the Rare. I really like this. I feel like my skin looks really good. For concealer, I actually fell back in love with an old favorite of mine, and that was the Tarte Shake Tape in the shade Medium. I just learned that the reason I didn't like this prior was because it is like very full coverage, but I just needed to use a lot less product. So I've just fallen in love with this. This is kind of the one that I always reach for in my drawer of concealers. Like, I just love. It's super full coverage, and you just honestly just go in with a super light hand and you'll be fine. For cream contour, I'm so glad I picked up the Lift Tinted Hue Stick in the shade Grounded. This is honestly like my favorite product for cream contouring, like, ever. It's so easy to use, and I just feel like it's so emollient, and I do think that this would work on like a wide range of skin tones as well. Like, I just honestly love this product. I did just do yesterday my cream contour, like the new routine I like to do for like cream contouring. So if you are interested in seeing that, check out yesterday's video. And for powders, I honestly fell in love with this Charlotte Tilbury Airless Flawless Finish powder. I use mine in the shade medium. I honestly didn't want to like this as much as I do because it is a pretty expensive powder, but it really does like just airbrush your skin. So you can just see the difference between this under eye and this under eye. And I just like literally just tapped a little bit right underneath of there. And I'm also just applied this like kind of lightly around my whole face. But I just love how this powder looks. So this Wet n Wild contour kit is still one of my favorites. Holy grails, I will always have this in my collection. And that one is like a tenth of the price of this powder that I'm using right now. But I honestly do just see such a big difference with this powder that I had to mention it. For bronzer, I feel like I have completely fallen in love with this Revlon Skin Lights formula. This is in the shade Sun-Kissed Beam, and this is more of like a luminous finished bronzer, which again, on my oily skin, I never thought I would love how luminous products looked, but they really do just add like such a healthy glow to your skin. And this product in specific, like I just feel like it is so nice on the skin, and it sits really well. It again makes your skin look super healthy, and then it just stays for a very long time on my skin, I should say. For highlight, my favorite product is also the Revlon Skin Light, but this is in the shade Twilight Gleam. This is just like the most perfect highlight ever. Like I just feel like it complements my skin tone really well. I really like how it sits. Like it is like a nice glisten on the skin. Like it's not super chunky, and I mean it's great that it's drugstore as well, but again, like compared to all of my high-end ones, all of the highlights I have, this is the one I reached for the most ever since I got it. I also want to do another honorable mention to the Anastasia Glow Kit by Nicole Guerriero. I love this. I feel like it just has all the tones you're ever going to need in your life in here for highlight. And I do just want to layer a little bit on. I think I'm going to go into the shade 143. I love you. Sorry. And I'm just gonna, you can see, like this is like a really intense, like if you love like freaking being shot up into space, you will love this, any palette by Anastasia, I feel like. But I just feel like Nicole did a great job with creating this palette, and I really wanted to mention this one as well. For blush, I honestly fell in love with cream and liquid blushes this year. So my favorites are actually, one is from Fenty. This is a cream blush in this shade Summertime Wine. This is a beautiful mauve-y blush. Like honestly, when you blend this out, it's pretty neutral pink. Like I feel like it goes with a lot of looks. And then another, I think that these are actually my favorite. These are the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Liquid Blushes, and I have mine in the shade Love, Grace. These are the matte formula. She also does have a glowier formula. I haven't used that one yet, but I just love these two currently. So what I am going to do is I'm just going to mix a little bit of both of these, so Love and Grace, onto the back of my hand and apply it together just to see the color that I get. So I just did a dab of Love. I'm going to put a little bit of Grace in there. Mix that up. And then you really do just want to go in with the slightest amount of this product. It's super, super pigmented. Now moving on to eyes, I have been loving this MAC Painterly paint pot ever since I got it. I think I got it midway through the year, and I use it quite often, and I still haven't made much of any kind of a dent in here. I feel like this is a great base for eyeshadow. It really does help your eyeshadows last, and because it does have a little bit of like that pigment, it does cancel out like discoloration in your eyelids. And I just honestly love what this product does for my eyeshadows. For eyeshadows, I feel like affordable brands killed it this year with their eyeshadow formulas. So the first eyeshadows I want to talk about are these e.l.f. like bite-sized eyeshadow palettes. These are $3 each. I only have these two. I've been meaning to pick up some more. So this first one is in the shade Cream and Sugar. So it's a nice neutral palette. And then this Hot Jalapeno shade. These greens in here work so beautifully on like my skin tone. They show up so nicely. These, honestly, the shimmers in here work really well. The mattes in here are super blendable, and I love these. And the fact that these are $3 is just so mind-blowing to me. And also e.l.f. is vegan and cruelty-free as a brand too. And then also from e.l.f., I feel like this collection in its totality like killed it. So the e.l.f. Retro Paradise eyeshadow palette is like full of all these beautiful colors. This is a $14 palette. Like, it is crazy how well the mattes in here work. They show up so nicely on my deeper skin tone, and all of the colors in here too work really well on my skin, and I genuinely am so impressed with this quality. I'm so happy I got this. If it's still available, I would suggest like picking it up. It is a great great palette. So for neutral palettes, and something I was like picking up almost like every time I was doing my makeup off camera, was the ColourPop Nude Mood palette. It's a beautiful like nudie brown palette, like neutrals. You have everything you need to create a look in here. You have a nice crease, transition, like deepening shade, and then beautiful shimmers throughout the palette. You have like a super shock formula here. I think this is also a super shock formula, so you get those really beautiful reflective eyeshadows in here too. Super beautiful. And then this, I recently just got this, but ever since I got it, I really want to use it all the time, and I just feel like it is beautiful. And this is the ColourPop x Raw Beauty Christie at Forest Sight palette. Again, a beautiful, colorful eyeshadow palette with like really nice like neutrals in here too. I love that there's a lot of colorful mattes in here. I feel like we don't get enough of that. And again, like ColourPop also, like their pigmentations are beautiful, their formulas are beautiful. And these palettes just really made me realize like that you don't really need to spend a lot of money on palettes or eyeshadows to get like good quality eyeshadows. I feel like these palettes, again, are super affordable. I think this is like the most expensive one, and it's $22, which is like not that bad, especially considering the fact that you get 12 eyeshadows in here, so less than $2 an eyeshadow. And then this is, I guess, like, I think this is like a $12 palette, but usually ColourPop's always having a sale. I got these for like $9. Like, these are great palettes. So I'm really quickly just going to do my eyeshadow. I'm gonna try and use a little bit from all of the palettes just so you can see like the formulation. Hey guys, and there is the eyeshadow. I honestly love all of these different formulas, the different textures, and the way that they all like work together really well, and they are really affordable. And then I did also want to give an honorable mention to the Super Shock shadows from the Raw Beauty Christie collection. I have only used this maybe like 3 or 4 times, but every time I use it, I am in on. Again, Super Shock shadows from ColourPop. Just like, if you find the shade that works really well for you, you will love this formula. Again, these are like, I think like $6, and for a single shadow, which is like so nice, because especially because this is like super reflective, like it catches like light super pretty. It's so easy to apply, and you don't have space to put these on, but I really love these. And then I did also discover the e.l.f. liquid shadows this year. Like, these work just as well as the Stila liquid eyeshadows, the glitter ones, and they're, again, I think they're like $3 a pop. Super pigmented, again, has really nice reflex in there. This is like the one shade that I was reaching for the most, and this is called Dirty Martini, and so it's a really nice beautiful green. And then this is another one. This is called a Copper Pop. Beautiful copper shade. They have like really colorful like blues and greens and purples, and then some really nice neutrals. So that is Copper Pop. Like you can see, it's super beautiful, super glittery. $3, can't go wrong. Like I loved these when I discovered them, so I just want to give these an honorable mention as well. Eyeliner, I honestly fell in love with this Rare Beauty liner. Like it is such a nice looking eyeliner, and then on top of it, like I really love how comfortable it is to hold. I really like the brush tip applicator on here. I feel like it works really well. Like it's just a really good eyeliner overall. So I'm just gonna create like a slight wing with this. I mentioned in yesterday's video, like I just like to do a half wing now. So I don't drag it all the way across my eyelid. I just do kind of halfway. Mascara, I fell in love with one that I got in my BoxyCharm box, and this is the Lily Lashes XXX mascara. Like this one works really well. I feel like it's not talked about a lot, and so when I received it, I kind of just didn't have any expectations for it, but it's a really nice black formula, a really nice like thick wand, so it really does coat your lashes really nicely, and I feel like it really like gives them a lot of length, and like it pushes your lashes up too, so it gives them a lot of volume. I just really love how black this is as well. And then I feel like it's like a lot of drama in this mascara. I feel like, again, I haven't heard a lot about this mascara, but it is really good. Okay, and then for eyebrows, I feel like I've been raving about these products for months now, but the e.l.f. Wow Brow, which is like $4, and the e.l.f. Micro Precise Brow Pencil, also I think it's like $4 or $5. This duo has been my favorite. I feel like these work so well. Like I don't even miss my high-end brow products anymore. Like I feel like these do such a great job. Like this Wow Brow really does kind of help me get my brows pushed up, so you can already see like just the difference between this brow and this brow. Like it really has, I think it has fibers in here, so it kind of adds a little bit of extra fluff to your brows if you do like that feathery brow effect. And it is kind of just like hairspray, so you can kind of style your brows however you like. And the brow pencil, it's a really nice brow pencil. It's like a really nice waxy formula. It doesn't dispense too much product, so you still have like a lot of control with it, but it does like just allow you to make like super quick strokes through your hair to give the effect of like a fuller brow. And these have just been saving, like making my unmaintained eyebrows seem super like purposeful. So again, like you can just see. Okay, and then for lips, I have honestly just been in love with lip liners. I feel like this is the year I started using lip liners just as lipstick, and some of my favorites are from MAC. So these are the ones that I kind of use often. So one is Hoover. I think this is the one I'm going to go with today. This is a nice brown to kind of just fully fill in your lips. I use this as lipstick usually, like just all over my lips. I love this shade. And then for like lining my lips and contouring my lips, I have MAC's Strip Down, which is a lighter brown, and then MAC's Quark, which is what I use to kind of define my lip. These two are honestly, MAC pencils are just like one of the best in the industry. Like I feel like they are OGs. They work so well, and they're really creamy, emollient, and then they last for a really long time on the lips as well. And the next favorites are these e.l.f. lip liners from the Retro Paradise collection. These are the nude ones, so we have nude 1, 2, and 3. So these are just like, honestly, these are super comparable to the MAC ones. It's just like a shade or difference or like tone difference as to which ones I reach for. I honestly think I reach for these the most. Like these are just so versatile for me, and they do such a great job. They look great like just to line the lips or even to fill the lips in. Like I genuinely love these. So I think what I'm gonna do is go in first with the e.l.f. Nude 3 lip liner, and then fill in my lip with the Hoover lip liner from MAC. If you want to overline your lips, like these kind of shades are so perfect. So again, this is e.l.f. Nude 3. It's only available in the kit. Like you have to buy it's 4 lip liners and a lip gloss, but it's so freaking beautiful. And then I'm just gonna go in with this Hoover lip liner from MAC and just fill in. Also wanted to mention, lip liners last the best under masks in my opinion. I feel like liquid lipsticks also do a great job, but they do start to get crumbly throughout the day, and I feel like while you have your mask on and then the liquid lipstick, it kind of makes your lips like feel even more dry, like humid. It's kind of not the vibe. And then creamy lipsticks, they don't last the best. Like, they are the things that will transfer the most in a mask. So these lip liners, I feel like they last the best in a mask. They're super comfortable. Like, you really don't feel it on your lips either. Final favorite I want to mention is this Seriously lip gloss from Dose of Colors. I don't wear lip gloss a lot, but when I do go in with this one. It's a beautiful brown color. It feels so nice on the lips, and these smell super good too. So I usually only apply it to my bottom lip and a little bit on my cupid's bow. And I just feel like it makes my lips just look super plumped up, super hydrated. I don't know. Okay, you guys, and that completes this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video and found some great products that you might want to try, or maybe you also thought these were some great 2020 products. I honestly love how everything turned out. I love actually like the mixing of the NARS and the Rare Beauty foundation. Like, I feel like my skin looks really good, and it looks like really set and everything. And then also like this eye look, I never usually mix shadow palettes. Like, I try to just stick to one, especially when I'm doing tutorials. Like, I like to just stick to one palette, but now that I've mixed it, I'm like, okay, I need to do this more often, like play around with different palettes and just see what comes out. Like, I love this look a lot, and I really hope that you guys did too. If you did, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and sharing with a friend. It would mean the most to me. And with that, you guys have a wonderful, beautiful day. Bye.